All right, Braylon, top 10 Thursday.
All right, check it out. So with the NBA draft being today, 2023 NBA draft, it makes one beg the question. You start thinking about draft classes. You start thinking about number one picks. So I'm like, who are the top 10 number one picks in NBA history? Now, Maz, for you, I did NBA history.
Thank you.
I did not do the last 30 years.
Well, you heard Tim McCormick.
100%. And that guy's on this list.
All right.
But Tim might be pissed at where I have that guy.
Lou, L-E-W, Alcindor.
100%. So we'll talk about it. So here's the list. I'll do a couple honest, honorable mentions before we get to the full list. Honorable mention.
You always do your honorable mention.
Because it's fun.
I know.
You know
it's
why?
true,
Because
too.
people are going to talk about these guys.
I love the honorable mention. It's my favorite part of the list, actually.
Yeah, because this guy's, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
what
it
about
just
that
creates
guy?
conversation. Those guys are not
It's
on
like the
it.
consolation game in the NIT.
Right, yeah, except third place game.
Technically, the NIT is the consolation game.
Back in
Here
the
we
day.
go. Honorable mention, number one picks of all time. Dwight Howard's on the list. I don't understand why Dwight Howard is not a top 75 guy. 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Star with Dwight Howard. Did in Orlando.
Hall of Famer.
Deserves to be, well, he's going to be a Hall of Famer, but he deserves to be a top 75 player. Allen Iverson, you know what he did? He took that horrible team with Dikembe Mutombo and I want to say Eric Snow, took him to the finals. Almost won, I'm lying. They won one game and they lost 4 straight, but what he did, 12 All-Star appearances, blah, blah, blah.
Don't forget the Fiverson plan the Pistons had out.
Chris
Forget that.
Webber, got throw a Detroit guy in there, number one pick overall, 1993, got drafted to Golden State Warriors and traded, or drafted to the Magic, traded to the Warriors. And then your boy, the Glass Man, Anthony Davis, I got him in the honorable mention as well. I mean,
That's Sam's guy.
Sam Flannel, freaking,
Sam
he's
Flannel's
in
guy. See, I put
Hall
him
of
in there
Fame.
for Sam Flannel. Now you guys ready to start
Intern
the list?
Alex is Anthony Davis a Hall of Famer? No, hell no.
But this isn't a Hall of Fame.
I know, I'm
You
just asking.
Oh, no, I love it because now he has to see Flannel Sam on Monday.
Right, exactly.
Flannel Sam's gonna have something for you.
Yeah, that's all right. He's got some. He's got some
guns.
pipes.
All right, 10. I'm going Elgin Baylor.
Ooh,
11
going way
All-Stars,
back.
10 All-NBAs, 1 title, and was a stud. 8 of those were All-NBA. Number 9, Maz is going to hate this, but so what? Kyrie Irving.
Ugh.
I love Kyrie Irving. Arguably the second greatest shot in NBA Finals history.
Oh,
Hey,
Kyrie.
say what you want to. He is a phenomenal individual. I understand the other stuff. I understand the other stuff. Kyrie, I got to have him in there. The Big O at number 80,
yes.
1960 first pick overall,
Bucks.
12 All-Stars, 11 All-NBAs, Rookie of the Year, MVP,
Oscar
scoring
Robertson.
title NBA, and Mr. Triple-Double himself.
That's right.
It started way before Russell Westbrook. It was the Big O. Did you know he averaged 30?
Who made these graphics?
This is Parker right here, by the way.
Hell yeah,
This is Parker right here, man, by the way. So,
Hey, Mr. Parker.
Big O, Ryan.
Look at the Big O. Take it to the hoop.
Oh, Big O's the man. Number 7, he's a guy I did not like, but you have to respect him. 1989, first overall, David Robinson. 10-time
yeah.
Why
All-Star.
don't you like the Admiral?
How
Because
couldn't
he's
you
boring.
like him?
He's boring.
Boring.
No one likes boring. He's a boring individual. That's why when
He's a
Shaq,
gentleman.
when Shaq dunked
An
on him,
officer and a gentleman.
when he got dunked on, and he said his gentleman ass on the ground. Here we go. David Robinson, 10 All-Stars, 10 All-NBAs. He won a scoring title, Defensive Player of the Year, and MVP. You cannot hate on the resume. Number
You just
6,
did.
Akeem. When he first came into the league,
the dream.
it was spelled with an A, not an H. Akeem Olajuwon, 2 Finals MVPs, 1 MVP, 2 chips, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. Here you go, man. You ready for this? 12 All-Stars, 12 All-NBAs.
Yeah.
Like, simply put, Akeem could be number 1 on this list if you really wanted to be
something.
honest. He could be a number 1. Number 5. I struggle with the pairing of the next 3. Number 5, Tim Duncan. Number 5, Tim Duncan. Big fundamentals.
Oh, the big fundamental.
Who got to pick him number 1?
You said what?
Who got to pick him number 1?
Same team picking
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama this year.
I mean,
Tim
give me a
Duncan,
break.
you know his resume, 5 chips. You can argue he's the greatest power forward of all time. I mean, you know what he did. The rest is history. Number 4, here's where Timmy Mack is going to have a problem. Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem.
Oh, man. Number 1, numero uno.
No. Hear me out.
Oh, man.
You got to hear me out.
Okay, I'm going to hear you out.
Reason why I don't have Kareem number 1 overall, yes, he did win a championship in year 2 with Oscar Robinson. But for all he's 7-1, he's dominant, the skyhook and all that, never won another championship from his second year until he got with Magic Johnson and then James Worthy and a list of number one players. Facts. He's got 6 Finals MVPs, but he only has 3. He's got 3 Finals MVPs,
Facts.
6 regular MVPs. For Kareem to be as dominant as they say, I think he would have done more by himself. That's all. That. Hear me out. Number 3, Shaq. I'm going Shaq number 1. Year 1, you saw what he did for Orlando Magic. For Shaq, it's more about what he did for franchises. Got drafted by Orlando. Look what that franchise does that year. Then he gets to L.A., 3 championships later. Then he gets to Miami, a championship. Everywhere Shaq went, the NBA value of the team went up. The city value went up. When he got drafted, the league value went up. So that's why I got Shaq over Lou Alcindor.
He really made
I'm being honest.
Miami a destination. I mean,
And
maybe
then they
it
won a
would have been,
championship.
but yeah.
So,
I got no issue with Shaq.
Shaq's 3. Number 2,
Oh, boy.
Trying to think of who's left. So LeBron's left. Who else is left? Let's try guess.
LeBron's number 2.
And Magic.
LeBron's number 2
Okay.
on my list.
I got
we don't have to list his accolades. You know what he is. Now he's in the conversation of the GOAT. Longest longevity. It's amazing the duration that he's been able to take care of himself. Everything's amazing. You will never be able to beat Magic Johnson, and this is why. Year 1, as a rookie, he wins Finals MVP, he wins the championship, and he plays center mass in the final game because Kareem is hurt, and they win the championship, 42 points, 17 rebounds. That was year 1. Oh, by the way, 5 titles in 9 years. There's no way you can put anybody over Magic.
Can I just quickly see this list? I want to make one point about this.
You can't put anybody over Magic for me.
Think about this for a minute,
love it.
okay?
He won the championship year 1. Rookie of the year.
I love it.
Think about this for 1 minute, okay? Think about this in this list.
Yeah.
This is a great list. It's hard to argue. No matter which variation.
Top 4 play for the Lakers.
Yes.
Elgin Baylor, too.
Yes.
Yeah. They're all, yeah.
You got 5 of the top 10 players that we just listed play for one basketball organization.
Lakers.
The Lakers. That's incredible, man. That is incredible.
How many Knicks are on
and
that
not
list?
fair.
Yo, so the funny thing is, Patrick Ewing was
And
one
you-
of my honorable mention guys.
Thank you.
He literally
Thank
says,
you.
P.E. I never liked Patrick, though, because this is why. He just never could beat Jordan. I feel like
Who bet him? Who beat him?
he was up 2-0 twice, man.
Think about this list. 5 Lakers.
fair.
He had Pat Riley, too.
That's fair. And that's why I said oh, I'm sorry, Ryan.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
That's right. 5 Lakers, 2 Cavs, essentially.
2 Spurs.
2 Spurs, and then Houston.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not a big portion of
And
the
guess
NBA.
what? The Spurs picked number 1 again
Yeah.
now.
Which goes back to what we talked about.
Right.
Look, the NBA has markets.
Yep.
The NBA will always protect those markets. because
Strategically placed.
And that's an ABA franchise. That's
Yeah.
not an original NBA franchise.
right.
But you also, and to a certain extent, I don't like this
Houston,
being-
too, right? Or
No, Houston was
No,
an
Houston
NBA.
was NBA. I don't like
Exactly
that
what
it's
I
not
said.
fair, but at the same time, you got to treat and you have to give love and show love to the franchises that show love to you. I mean, you look at what the Spurs have been since their inception. They've been nothing but a respectful franchise. They run the best way. Their players have always played well. They make it whenever they're on prime time. They
That's
don't
a
let
great
down.
list, by the way.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I put some time into that.
Great
Great
list.
job. Great job. Great
Thank you,
job.
sir. So I appreciate it.
Braylon.